It actually doesn't seem so long ago that advocate Nigel Riley was training racehorses at Reinkiesfontein. And I just happened to be standing next to the dam, which a lot of horses that are retired now go and frolic and enjoy themselves, most of them in the ownership of Brett Warren. But that's another story completely. I refer here to a fantastic function that took place at Heversham Farm on Saturday the 23rd. Hello, sweet thing. And the purpose of that particular function was to introduce us to two very special racehorses. Firstly, a horse called Mufid, who raced in the care of Michael de Kock. He's a son of Duke of Marmalade. And then a horse called Wings of Desire, who's a son of Pivotal, who raced in the Investec Derby and was trained by John Gosden, and of course who won the Dante Stakes, which is the biggest pointer to the Investec Derby. So let's go and join Nigel and Katrina Riley at their beautiful site just outside Walkerville. It's actually Daleside, and the farm, of course, is called Heversham Park, where a whole lot of horses will be shown to us, not least of all weanlings, yearlings, and of course those two beautiful stallions.
Well, a very good evening to everyone, and once again, welcome out to Heversham Park. If it's the first time that you've joined us, you'll agree with me that this is a fantastic setting, not too far out of the hustle and bustle of Johannesburg, to come out to pure horse country. A special welcome to everyone. We know that it's a pretty busy time and it's a weekend, so we are very grateful for those people that have come out to see what Heversham Park have to offer in terms of their stallions, in terms of their yearling offering at the upcoming National Yearling Sales, and indeed what they have to offer for you as a family, maybe to visit here on the odd occasion if you're not doing anything on a busy weekend. So once again, thanks to Nigel and to Katarina for bringing us out here once again, and a special round of applause to them for the evening that they put together for us. We're going to be chatting to Fred Bronze in a moment. He'll be introducing you to the two stallions that are resident on this farm and telling you a little bit more about them. Those non-racing folk that need to know a bit more about the horses that are here and want to find out a bit more about racing, feel free to chat to Fred, myself, to Charles Pretorius, who I'll be introducing you to in a second, to Dave Mollett, to the various racing people that I have. If you do want to find out a bit more about racing, I'm sure if you just stretched out at arm's length, there'd be a racing person very, very close to you. I mentioned Charles. Well, Charles runs a daily online publication which is sent out to a big audience. It's called Turf Talk. It is a racing newsletter, and today, between Charles and myself, we'll be running a horse racing quickfire quiz for you, and there are nice prizes for the winner, so it's your chance to show off your racing knowledge. If you think you're a horse racing aficionado, then you can go to head with other folk out here today. There is a full program detailing the evening's events, which I'm sure you've got with you, and Fred will be doing the stallions. As I mentioned, I'll be taking you through all the yearlings. It's a lovely balmy time that we're going to have, and there's lots of Greek music. Right, that's it from my side for the moment. Fred Bronze is the stallion manager. He is behind me, and he is going to take you through the two stallions. If you just focus behind the tables there, over there, the stallions are going to parade out there. They are Mufid and Wings of Desire. Fred Bronze.
Good evening, everybody. This is the second stallion day that we're having here at Heversham, and I'm sure a lot of you have been here last year will notice that things have changed, things are improving all the time, and we're hoping that we can make Highveld breeding something special, not only for ourselves but for everybody in the industry. Right, the first stallion we're going to look at now at the moment is Mufid, our first big boy that arrived here. He's by Duke of Marmalade, And this is one of his only two sons that are at stud at the moment. Him being over here, and the same age, a horse called Nutan, who's standing in Germany. So those are the two Duke of Marmalades in the world at the moment. His dam has produced 3 black type winners. Now, which shows it's a consistent horse when it comes to the stuff that we all want to breed, which is black type. If you look at his dam or his dam sire, called Encosta de Lago, Encosta de Lago himself has produced almost 100 black type horses himself, and his mares have produced over 120 black type horses.
And so, being by Duke of Marmalade out of an Encosta de Lago mare with all of Musi and Mohi in the immediate dam line, the pivotal move is now to take a look at Wings of Desire.
So we're going to be in a situation when we have Wings of Desire, who's got an enormous pedigree, and if you guys look at that pedigree and what's behind that pedigree, he's got a full brother and a full sister that were all black type, and he's an absolutely incredible blood. He came second in the King George and Queen Elizabeth Stakes, 4th in the Epsom Derby. Now, to be 4th in the Derby has to be an extremely special horse. So this horse has got enormous potential, and he is just going to blossom. Everything in the world is sort of saying is this horse is going to be something to be remembered. His fees at the moment, 25,000 bucks. So check him out. You're going to make the right decision if you bring your mares to him. He's absolutely stunning.
Wings of Desire, gone in the space of 1 month from finishing 3rd in a maiden to winning a Dante. Have you ever had a horse progress so far in such a short space of time?
It's not ideal. You'd love to have run it 2, but it wouldn't have suited this horse to have done so. But I took him out of the Derby on March the 7th, as I had to confess to the world. He's got a great mind on him, good constitution. He's in good form. He will stay the trip. We have to be honest that a lack of experience could be a problem for him in a big field, but at the same time he's a big boy, and if they run into him they'll know they bumped into him because he's very solid, and as long as he trains well up to the Derby he will be supplemented back in again. And he went and won his Dantes, so once he won his Dante he's pointing to the Derby. If he'd finished 4th in the Dante he'd have been heading where I originally planned him, King Edward VII of Royal Ascot.
And so, after having looked at a few yearlings and weanlings, and older horses for that matter, the party went on into the night. Brilliant food, great entertainment, and a wonderful spirit of camaraderie that prevailed at Heversham Park. This is a place for the future of the Highveld breeding operation.